CQ on 7259 megahertz, 40 meters CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ mobile. CQ mobile. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ from the gravel parking lot in North Charlotte. CQ and standing by. CQ in the dark. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. Does anybody copy? CQ.
Yeah, go ahead. This is KV4MUO.
Could you say that phonetically for me, please, so I can put you in my log?
Sure. It's Kilo Bravo 4 Mexico United Oscar. Kilo Bravo 4 Mike United Oscar. You're a strong 5-9 into Jekyll Island, Georgia.
Kilo Bravo 4 Mike United Oscar in Jekyll Island. What a beautiful place. Yeah, love Jekyll Island, Georgia. And my name is Nate. And what is your name?
Just about as beautiful a day as you could ask for, over.
That is correct. That's correct. It's been beautiful here in North Carolina, too. I've been down there before to the Jekyll Island Club just for a drink or a sandwich. You sound great here, Dale. My name is Nate, and you're 5'9".
That's great, Nate. Well, we're running QRP 10 watts on a little G90 and a little simple dipole. And what part of North Carolina are you in?
Yeah, Roger. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. I spend a lot of my time in Surf City, Topsail Beach, Topsail Island, and that's my address on QRZ.
Okay, very good. Yeah, years ago when I was growing up, we used to camp out back when camping was real camping up on the Outer Banks and all those little campgrounds. And we'd spend the summer up there and catching flounder and bluefish. My Lord, if I had $1 for every flounder I saw my dad pull out of there, well, I could have retired earlier. Over.
Yeah, QSL, it's good news for the flounder. They're making a rebound. They were all fished out a couple years ago, and then the state shut down allowing the flounder to be kept, and they've made a comeback. So that's a good thing. Well, yeah, Dale, I'm streaming right now on YouTube if you want to hear your audio. I'm sitting in the car, mobile, in a portable, with a 891, Yaesu FT 891, and a 17-foot chameleon whip on the car, over.
Catch a dozen flounder, but we would never keep more than what we wanted for that day, which is usually just one or two. My dad, he wasn't one to fill a cooler or put them on ice. There was ample supply, and we never took advantage of that. But it was a paradise back then for sure.
Yes, Topsail Island was a paradise when I was a kid, too. Yep, it was a beautiful place. Still is. Well, you're in a very nice place down there. What's your antenna, by the way, Dale? And we're streaming also, by the way.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I'm just using a little simple dipole. I just put it up about 35 feet. Nothing fancy at all. And I'm just using, like I said, I'm running about 12 watts on a G90 here. Just nothing fancy at all.
Wow, the audio sounds really good from those G90s. And I'm in the car, 95 watts with a Yaesu FT 891 and a 17-foot chameleon whip on a hood hinge mount, ditch light mount, over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, you sound really good. I mean, that's about as clear, and your midtones are spot on. So that the radio certainly matched to that antenna. It's doing a very nice job.
Well, thanks very much. Yeah, we have a good time here in the car waiting for somebody for a couple hours on Thursday nights, so I usually play radio out here. Well, excellent. Well, you're on my live stream. It's Go Amateur Radio. We're streaming live. I sit here on Thursday nights and do this little thing, and a lot of folks, regulars, come in here and say hello. And you sound great on 7259, over.
A surf rod. Put the counterpoise down in the salt water, and my God, I was working all over Europe on just 10 watts. It's just amazing.
Yes, sir. I do like to do that in the surf, too. We doubled, I believe.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, no problem. Do you do the QRP net on Sunday nights?
You know, I didn't even know they had one. I just kind of got back into this about 3 months ago, and just having some fun on the QRP. No, I didn't know that. Tell me about it.
6 o'clock Eastern, it's QRP SSB net. You can find out what frequency it's on. You can scan around, or you can go to YouTube and look it up.
I'll do that. That sounds like fun. I have more fun with that. I mean, I've got a unit over here with plenty of power, big Kenwood and all that. I rarely turn it on anymore. I just get a kick out of, I worked a guy earlier in Italy on like about 12 watts, and on a 10 meter that's just absolutely basic bones. And, I mean, I get a real kick out of that.
Yeah, me too. I've got an Elecraft KX2. I love to work QRP. Well, great. Well, thanks a lot, Dale, for the contact. You're 5'9". Nice to meet you here on the band. I'm going to see if I can get a couple more. Kilo Bravo 4, Mike Uniform Oscar. You're welcome to stick around and see if you can get out to these other folks who come in. How does that sound?
Hey, that sounds great. I'm going to take a little break here because I just came in off the dolphin boat. But, hey, that sounds great. Well, thanks so much for the report. And like I said, you're really doing a nice job here into Jekyll. We're actually over in the marsh over here across the intercoastal from Jekyll. But I can see the lights of Jekyll from here. And I can actually take my little bay boat over to the Jekyll Club right there at the wharf. That's where I work part-time, retired, and just love the area for sure. But, hey, thanks so much. And we'll listen out for you. It's been a real pleasure. KB4MUO.
Yeah, KB4MUL, W4NDK. Yeah, I had a good friend who lived in Brunswick, Georgia, so he used to go down there a lot. Hey, 73 from Whiskey 4NDK.
Okay, buddy. Sounds great. See you soon. We'll catch up with you.
See you later. You sound great. 73. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo Clear with Kilo Bravo 4 Mike Uniform Oscar. That's Dale. And he's down in Jekyll Island area with a G90 and about 17 or 15 watts. I'm going to call CQ and see who we can get there. CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ. Okay, I heard someone QRP way down in the noise. Please try again. Okay, did not catch you there. You are right under the noise. Try a couple times, and I may switch on the DNR. Try again. Okay, I got Kilo, Quebec 4. Okay, I'm going to turn on the DNR. Hold on just a second. Okay, try again. Kilo, Quebec 4. Okay, I got Kilo, Quebec 4, question mark, Juliet, Papa. Kilo, Quebec 4, Sierra, Juliet, Papa, correct? All right, you're about a 52, North Carolina. .55 in North Florida. Well, you sound great, but it's very much just above the noise, so I'm not going to hold you. But I do really love getting QRP stations. I do the QRP net Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern, QRP FSB net. So I like to participate in that net. That's Kevin's Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. So, yeah, look out for that net, and maybe we'll catch you there, Daniel. My name is Nate, and I'm streaming on YouTube. Go Amateur Radio. Over. No problem. All right, I won't hold you. Kind of hard to have a QSO right now. The band's noisy, and there's a lot of static crashes covering you up, but you sound great, and congratulations on getting in here at QRP to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm mobile with a 17 full whip. 73. This is Whiskey 4. November Delta Kilo on 7259. CQ. CQ, Whiskey 4 NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
Kilo Bravo 2, Charlie, Whiskey November.
Kilo Bravo 2, Charlie, Whiskey November. Frank in Florida, 5'9".
Yeah, QSO. You were about 10 over 9, but the band changed a little bit. You're about an S9 here. We're in Spring Hill, Florida, about 45 miles north of the city of Tampa. QSL?
Gotcha, QSL. And my name is Nate. I'm streaming on YouTube, Go Amateur Radio, and you're 5'9". What's your antenna, and how much power are you running?
Well, the antenna is a G5RV Mini. It's up about 25 feet, running 100 watts here, QSL.
Wow, well, you're doing great. You're very clear, and congratulations on the great signal. I am sitting in the car with a vertical, so I guess it's polarized, or I guess it kind of works out after the first hop. But you're sounding good there, Frank. Nice to meet you. My name is Nate, and I've got a Wolf River coil also here with 95 watts and a Yaesu FT891.
Okay, Nate, very good. Yeah, the 891's a nice little rig. I got one too. We're running a Yaesu also against the FT1000 MP Mark V. All right, my friend, I didn't realize this is a QRP net. Is that what this is?
No, it is not. I was just talking to a couple of the guys coming in QRP about a net. The net is on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock. Over.
Oh, okay, very good. All right, well, you're sounding good. Your signal didn't come up again to about S9, so got a pretty good copy. What was your location again?
I'm in North Charlotte. I am mobile right now, North Charlotte.
Mobile in North Charlotte. Wow, you're doing a fantastic job there, my friend.
Well, thank you, Frank. You too. You sound really good. A nice-looking shack there. I'm looking at the picture and all the QSL cards. Those are great. 73 KB2 CWN. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Okay, Nate, 73s, and thanks for picking me up. I appreciate it. Safe mobile out there, and we'll catch you again. KB2 CWN cleared. Back to net.
Okay, 73. There was somebody out there. I wonder if Kilo Charlie 1 Victor Hotel X-Ray is there. He's in the live stream in the chat. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ? CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ, and standing by. There he is, Kilo Charlie 1 Victor Hotel X-Ray. Is that Mel? Kilo Charlie 1? All right, Kilo Charlie 1. Negative copy. My radial is facing west. I believe my radial is facing west, so maybe I need to move it, but try one more time. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo from the mobile. CQ. Yeah, I heard you, Mel. I heard you. You made it for a bit, and then you dropped out. I could hear your prefix, but not your suffix. 40 is noisy right now. There's some static crashes. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, and standing by. CQ. Kilo Whiskey 4, Lima Uniform. Trying for Shannon there. Kilo Whiskey 4, Lima Uniform. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Kilo Whiskey 4, Lima Uniform.
Okay, you are 5-4 here. Kilo Whiskey 4, Lima Uniform. Over.
Roger. I got you back 5-3, Tennessee. I'm watching the live also.
Okay, thanks for watching. You're sounding good there. Shannon, what are you running?
Come back.
What are you running there? What's your antenna and your setup?
I got a 1973 here with an inside halfway. Roger,
about 30 feet.
Okay, roger that. 7300 with the infed half wave, 30 feet. I'm running a Yaesu FT891 in the car right now, mobile. Got a laptop sitting here. I'm stationary, of course, with the 17-foot chameleon whip and a Wolf River coil. Over.
Your audio's pretty low right now. You're down in the noise. I'll let you get to it. 7-3, good luck.
Okay, thanks very much. Check out your audio there online, and thanks for joining. 73, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by.
JJ5, GBQ.
Hello, Richard. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good, bud. I just seen your line popped up, and I wanted to come in here and wave a hand if I can get this thing to mute. The remote ain't working. Yeah, I got a busy day tomorrow. Got my oldest daughter flies out in the morning to Ecuador.
Oh, wow. Wow, well, you'll miss her. Is she living down there or just traveling for fun?
She's going to do something for schooling down there. She's going to be doing missionary work. I don't really know how to explain it, though.
Well, that's great. Tell her thanks for her service to everybody and helping people out. And, yeah, I know it's going to be hard to see her go down there. Well, Richard, you sound great. You're 5'9", Charlotte. You're 5'9" here. You're 5'9" here, Richard.
Man, I lost you there for a minute. I think I got the gist of what you're saying, and I'll let her know. She flies down. She's going to be gone for 3 months, I think, and then when she comes back, she's only going to have like 2 weeks home, and then she'll go do her summer job down there to camp in Texas. She's been going down there the past couple of years, and she really likes it, over.
Okay, QSL, yeah, sounds like fun. Sounds like fun going down there and helping people out. Yeah, I've done Costa Rica mission trips before, and I really enjoyed it. I've done one mission trip in Costa Rica, went down there with the Methodist Church, and we built the Sunday school building. It was hot, but we had a good week down there, and then I went down there a second time with my wife, and that's when I proposed to her. She was my girlfriend at the time. So Costa Rica is special to me in Central America. Well, KJ5GVQ, good net last night, Richard, and you sound good. How was my audio online on the live stream?
Man, I think you were saying something about how was your audio. The live stream sounded good. Something about I'm right up against some. I've got a lot of noise. It's set so many kilohertz away, and I'm right up against one of them. So I'm really having a tough time hearing you. I can filter it out, but then it's filtering you out there. Over.
Okay. Are there areas of the band that are a little less crowded? Should I QSY?
Oh, I think it's just something on my home station, and I hadn't figured out what's causing it, over.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to you about that later. I'll talk to you about how to figure that out later. I've got something that helped me, over.
Yeah, roger that, roger that. I sent you that email last night. I meant to actually attach. I use that World Radio League, and what I was thinking about doing at the end of the net is instead of necessarily sending that card, which I mean I don't mind sending my card, but I think I'm gonna take a picture of all the contacts made that populate on the map and send that, over.
That's a great idea, and you could put the name of the net on it or something. That'd be a good idea. And yeah, I can help you get set up with the live stream too, or somebody like the assistant net control, your buddy, could help with the live stream too. All right, sounds good, Richard. Well, good to hear you. And KJ5GVQ, you sound good tonight. Thanks for coming in here, and thanks for going to live stream.
Oh, roger that, man. I want to help promote you any way I can. I love what you do. I would love to do something like that as well, and that kind of gave me the idea with the net. And, man, I got to thank you for, helping us promote it. That's a good deal, and, man, you're considered one of the raw ones, Roger.
Yeah, it's fun. I like to do it when I can. I also like to do the Tar Heel Emergency Net, and that's every night at 7:30 on 3923. Yeah, Richard, I'll help you. What kind of radio do you have again?
Yeah, I've got the 710, over.
Okay, then I can definitely help you set up a live stream. It's much easier than you think. You're going to have to download something called OBS. OBS, Oscar Bravo Sierra. It's free, and that'll get you started. Over.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I got to do some work in my shack. I think I told you, I've got a train table in here, and it's a mess right now. Ever since I dove into ham radio, it's been on the back burner, and I need to do a bunch of work. I hadn't started scenery or anything, but man, I'm hoping one day to get it where I got trains running around while I'm on the radio. Over.
Oh, that'd be real cool. That'd be nice. I love trains. I got an old Lionel, and I got an old Merkel, or I forgot what the name of it is, the German little mini one that I inherited. So, all right. Well, good to hear you, Richard. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, and I realized on the live stream I got pictures of the trees in my yard and my antennas up in the trees instead of the pictures of my mobile setup. So I just didn't have time to change that out. I'll do that next time. 73 thanks for being here. It's my first time piping the audio directly into OBS while I'm mobile in the car. So thanks for being part of it.
All right, buddy. I'll drop you an email once things kind of calm down, and I'll send you my phone number, and maybe we can talk about some of these things. That'd be a good deal whenever it's a good time for you. 73's my friend. I'm sure we'll catch you down the log another day. Be safe out there, man.
Hey, you be safe too. And 73, appreciate your support. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, clear with Richard in Oklahoma, KJ5 GBQ. He's a friend, and he does the Raw Ones Net on Wednesday nights at 1 o'clock UTC. I'm going to say QRZ. CQ40. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
Kilowatt Bravo 9, Uniform Delta Kilo.
Kilowatt Bravo 9, Uniform Delta Kilowatt, Market, Indiana, 57.
Yeah, what is your call again, please?
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Is that a QSL?
That's a QSL.
Is this on live stream right now?
Yes, sir. It's on YouTube, and the live stream is called Go Amateur Radio.
Okay, will you be replaying this again?
Oh, yeah, it replays, and I'm going to put your call sign in there, and I'll put the time in the index. So if you look at the description, you'll see the index. Kilo Bravo 9, Uniform Delta Kilo will be in there. And I don't know what the timestamp is right now, but I've been doing this live stream probably about 30 minutes or so. Over.
Hey, listen, I appreciate that because I haven't heard my audio. I'm running an ICOM 7300 with about 80 watts into an MP1 Super multiband antenna with 4 ground wires and a ground wire. That's the station. Over.
Okay, roger that. The MTI Super antenna, and I'm running and good job, by the way, good job. I'm running a Yaesu FT891 mobile in the car. I'm stationary with a 17-foot whip on a hood hinge mount, which is for a ditch light. Over.
Well, that's interesting. I wonder, this is a crazy question. Can you use one of those 103-inch whips on HF?
Yeah, you sure can. I mean, I'm using a 17-foot whip right now. This is a whip antenna, and I'm using a Wolf River coil, a loading coil, to get it up onto 40 meters. So, yeah, you definitely could do that.
I don't think it'd work too good on that super antenna mount, though, do you?
I don't know. I mean, this a lot of people put these big whip, 17-foot whips on spikes in the ground and small tripods, all kinds of stuff, as long as it's not too windy.
Hey, what is your destination? I'll be clear on your final.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
I got you. Appreciate it. 73's best wishes. God bless you and your family. Clear on your final. Have fun.
Yes, what was my report?
Yeah, my name is Mark, and I'm in Indiana. 73.
Yes, Mark, what's my report? What's my signal?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're 5 and 7. I don't usually put signal reports down. I just put the necessary stuff for my log. But, yeah, you're 5 5 and 7.
Okay, I appreciate it, Mark. 73.
73.
This is, that was Kilo Bravo 9, Uniform Delta Kilo. 73 to him. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ?
Kilo Charlie 4, Quebec Fox Echo.
Kilo Charlie 4, Quebec, I can't talk tonight. Quebec Foxtrot Echo. Is that Justin in Wisconsin?
Roger, Roger. You're strong 5-9 in the southwest Wisconsin, Whiskey India.
Okay, thanks very much. Yes, you're a 5-7. The band's not too great down here. You're a 5-7 in North Carolina, doing great. Nice to meet you, Justin. What are you running in Wisconsin?
I'm just running a vertical, the top of which is about 39 feet, top of a flagpole, and I'm running a Linko DX70.
Roger, Roger. Linko DX70 and a vertical at 39 feet, top of a flagpole. It's working for you well. And I guess you're putting out about 100 watts?
Yep, running 100 watts. You're getting real faint. What was your call sign again?
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Okay. Whiskey 4, November Echo Kilo. Is that QSL?
November Delta Kilo. November Delta Kilo.
November Delta Kilo. Thank you very much. What are you running there?
Running a Yaesu FT891 with a 17-foot chameleon whip on a hood hinge mount with a Wolf River coil. Over.
All right, very good. I'm going to tell you, it's hard to hear, but thanks very much for the quick QSL. W4NDK. This is
All right, I'll be clear with Kilo Charlie 4, Quebec Foxtrot Echo. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Mobile stationary right now. QRZ? Kilo Quebec 4, Tango Whiskey Juliet. Is that correct?
QSL. The name here is Pete. Papa Echo Tango Echo. Over.
Well, hey, Pete. Nice to meet you. Name here is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo, and I'm in North Carolina, stationary mobile. I'm in my car, and sitting here with a 17-foot whip, and I'm live streaming. Over.
Very good. Yeah, I'm here in Gainesville, Florida. 100 watts into a Yaesu FT710, and I've got a 70.
Yeah, I got you on the 710. I see the coffee there, the food, and the HT. It looks like a great setup there. Kilo Quebec 4 Tango Whiskey Juliet. Pete, tell me what your antenna is again. There was a fade. I might be losing the band. I just lost you, but you'll have to tell me. You have to go to the live stream and maybe put in the chat what your antenna is. I'm curious. I always try to figure out what everyone's antenna is. The live stream is Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Roger? Yeah, I might have to move over to either 60 meters or 75 meters. All right, thanks very much for the contact. I'll be clear with Kilo Quebec 4 Tango Whiskey Juliet 73. Thanks for finding me out here. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'll take a couple more and then I'll QSY to a band. Might be in a little better shape. CQ. All right, I'm going to come right back to this frequency. Let me go up and down the band and see if I hear anyone else. I don't know if I'm losing the band or what. Wow, well, I hear plenty of other stations out there, loud as heck, so let me try a couple more. Maybe it's this particular frequency is real close to a shortwave station or something. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ and standing by on 7259, 7259. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ standing by. I'm gonna scan around and see what else we got. I'll be QSYing to another band. A tune.
They're more scared of us. Partner was being around us than we are them. So leave them alone. They leave you alone. That's a creep. That's a call sign for the Whiskey Alpha in Puerto Rico. Whiskey 4 India. You are dead.
Whiskey 4, November. Whiskey 4.
Kilo Quebec 4, November Golf Alpha 59. Thank you, 73, Whiskey 4 India. Whiskey 4 India, 20 meters.
CQ, Whiskey 4 India. Whiskey 4 India, special call sign for the Whiskey Alpha in Puerto Rico. Whiskey 4 India, you are dead.
Kilo 6, Mama Charlie Whiskey 59. Thank you, Whiskey 4 India. You are dead, Whiskey 4 India, 20 meters.
CQ, Whiskey 4 India. Whiskey 4 India, special call sign for the Whiskey Alpha in Puerto Rico. Whiskey 4 India, you are dead.
Kilo Quebec 4, Sierra Charlie Whiskey.
Checking if this is tuned.
Thank you, 73, Whiskey 4 India.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 59.
59, Mobile, North Carolina.
Thank you, 73, Whiskey 4 India. Whiskey 4 India, 20 meters.
Special call sign for the Whiskey Alpha in Puerto Rico. Whiskey 4 India, you are dead.
And the X-ray Germany again. Kilo 4, X-ray Germany, 59. Thank you, 73, Whiskey 4 India. November Victor 4 Tango, 59. Thank you, my friend, 73, Whiskey 4 India. Kilo Alpha A and Yankee Oscar Romeo, 59. Thank you, Whiskey 4 India. QRZ, Whiskey 4 India, CQ 20 meters.
CQ, Whiskey 4 India, Whiskey 4 India, central call sign for the Whiskey Alpha in Puerto Rico, Whiskey 4 India, QRZ.
Kilo.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is Whiskey 4 NDK. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 14291. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo at 14291. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, 14291 megahertz, 14.291 megahertz. This is Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 from Charlotte, North Carolina, Mobile. I am Mobile, Charlotte, North Carolina, CQ. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. We're going to try 20 meters a little while. Hey, thanks for the contact, Justin. Thank you, Shannon. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by.
November 0, Quebec, Mike, Quebec.
November 0, Quebec, Mike, Quebec. Wow, great signal. 5-9, Bobby, in Kansas to North Carolina.
Yeah, thank you. You're also 5-9 into western Kansas. And, yeah, I had my antenna pointed straight west, and you was coming in fairly well there, and I thought, well, I'll swing it around, and, boy, you really came in then. But, anyway, I understand you said you're mobile?
Yes, I'm mobile. I'm also live streaming. I'm stationary mobile. I've got a 17-foot chameleon whip and a Wolf River coil on a hood hinge mount. Over.
Yeah, QSL. I've never went mobile with an HF rig yet, so that's something going to be new to me one of these days. But anyway, you got a beautiful signal coming out and getting into Kansas here anyway. So I was just getting ready to leave the shack here and heard you calling, and I thought, well, I'll just let you know that you're getting out anyway, and you got a beautiful signal.
Yeah, thank you very much, and you do too. You're doing all the work if you're running a beam there. Appreciate that. And is it Bobby?
Yeah, QSL. And, yeah, I got a 3-element beam here, about 35 feet, and an ICOM 756 Pro 2 running 100 watts here.
Wow, well, it's definitely working. You're really booming in here to my mobile, and yeah, I'm streaming. If you want to hear your audio, you can look at it later on YouTube. It's Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Okay, I'll go take a look. I need to get out of here, but good signal. Hope to hear you again one of these days. Let's see here, KC4MDK and 0QMQ. Take care, 7-3.
Yes, it's Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 NDK. November 0, Quebec, Mike, Quebec, 73. I'll be clear with you. Thanks for the contact.
7-3s, I got it.
Okay, QRZ. That was a great contact with November 0, Quebec Mike Quebec at Western Kansas. That's Bobby. And he was running 100 watts with a ICOM and a Yagi. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ20, CQ20. I'm on 14.291, 14.291. CQ from the car. CQ Mobile, CQ Mobile. CQ, CQ, CQ. Stationary mobile with a 17-foot whip, 100 watts. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK. CQ and standing by. Kilo, Kilo, Victor Lima. Kilo, Kilo 7, Victor Charlie Lima. Is that Jesse in Washington?
Roger, roger.
All right, you're about a 5'3", or 5'3", but readable in North Carolina, a Mobile with 100 watts.
You are 5'4" here. I'm 5'4", about 30 miles northeast of Seattle, over.
QSL, got you there, Jesse. And what are you running?
5'5". That was 5'5". Let's see. That was traffic 16.
Okay, I heard a dipole and an Ellicraft. Which Ellicraft and what dipole again, please?
Sierra 6, Kilo,
Oh, I got you. Yes, I had one of those also. They're great antennas. ZS6 BKW, and you've got an Ellicraft. I'm running an Ellicraft KX2 portable sometimes. Well, you sound good here, Jesse. Thanks for coming in, and you're on my live stream. Over.
This is our second contact, and I noticed in my comments the last time that you were live streaming.
Yeah, second contact. And I appreciate the contact, Jesse, and thanks for being in the live stream. And you're dropping down on the noise. The band's not great, but I gave it a shot. Instead of going to 80, I went to 20. And it still works. So thanks very much for coming back to me.
Thanks so much. W4 NDK AK7.
Yes, I'll be clear with Kilo 7, Victor Charlie Lima. That's Jesse in Washington near Seattle. Coast to coast. Woohoo! This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo in North Carolina on the Atlantic Ocean area. And CQ, standing by. I'm on 14.291 CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Okay, I heard a 6 station, maybe mobile. Okay, I need your call sign slowly and phonetically. You're right in the noise. You're about a 41. Oh, I lost you. Try again a couple of times. Kilo Echo 6 Whiskey. Kilo Echo 6 Yankee. Sorry, it's just not making it. The band's closing out on us. Kilo Echo 6. One more time. Yeah, it's a bunch of noise. I'm streaming too, and so I think folks will Hearing a lot of static out there on YouTube. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'll try one more here. I think I'll have to try you again later, unfortunately. I apologize. I love getting stations, especially coast to coast. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ. Okay, I'm going to QSY over to 75 right now. I'll try 40 for a second, and if that's not good, then I'll go to 75 meters. I'll QSY 73. Is the frequency in use?
So we're started off 73s. Have a good weekend, and hopefully we'll catch you Monday. KA2 OSV WA3RGY, be clear.
The frequency in use. Is the frequency in use? Okay, we're going to try 7244. 7244. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4ADK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ. (7244). We'll try 40 meters for a couple minutes, then we'll go over to 75. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. Yeah, I don't know if that's Mel trying, but not hearing. I'm just barely hearing somebody way down in the noise. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. That's probably a shortwave station. Going to 7217, 7217. Be right back, guys. Phone call.
Deal that has come in right next to us. I heard pretty much everything you said, and I agree with everything that you mentioned. You're right. They tried to do everything they could to cause him to disappear, whether physically or actually in other ways too. Criminally disappear, but.
Quebec, Canada, Japan. Queen Charlie Julia.
Queen Charlie Julia, okay, correction, Kilo Bravo 2, Queen Charlie Julia, 59.
Roger, 59, thank you.
Thank you very much, 73, here there, Whiskey 4 India.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4?
November Delta Kilo.
Yes, sir, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, Bravo 9.
5x9, North Carolina.
Thank you very much, my friend. Good night, good signal. Yes, sir, Whiskey 4 India. November 9, Foster Gold, Bravo 9.
Is the frequency in use?
John, my Ole Miss number, sir, is...
That was called synergy.
The frequency in use. I'm on 7181, CQ. It's Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I heard Puerto Rico loud and clear, and he said I had a good signal, so it must be just getting out southeast of here in North Carolina. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Sorry, shooter. CQ and standing by.
Whiskey 0 Kilo 2.
7180 now, because somebody was at 7184. 7180 is a frequency in use. CQ, CQ, CQ from North Carolina, Mobile. CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
This is Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor November Hotel.
Bravo 8, Victor November Hotel.
Whiskey Bravo 8, very nice man, yes sir.
Sorry, I'm just having a brain lapse here. Tell me what your suffix is again.
The call is Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor November Hotel, and the name is Mike. Mike will be with Kilo Echo. Over.
Well, hey, Mike, we've spoken before. Good to hear you, Mike, in Ohio. You're 5-5 here, North Carolina, Mobile.
I'm going to tell you what. Let me check something here. Just for 1 moment. Okay. You're a 5-9 into Cincinnati, Ohio tonight. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Thank you for the 5-9. I'm on a Yaesu. I think you have a DX10, right?
Yes, sir, indeed. Which one do you have again?
The Yaesu FT891 in the car right now, a Mobile, stationary Mobile, with the 17-foot whip.
I got got to tell you, that is, you have a, I'm not going to use that word, you have a fabulous signal, by the way. You're punching 20 over up here, Pete, and the audio, I had to pick myself up off the floor, my friend.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate the flowers, and you're sounding good, too. And, yeah, I've got a Wolf River coil on the whip, and I'm streaming on YouTube at Go Amateur Radio. Over.
I made it a celebrity or something with them. Hey, I really want to talk to you. It's always a pleasure to run into you. And do you do any POTA, or are you just strictly going around mobile?
Yes, I do POTA. I definitely do POTA. Do you?
I am avid hunter. So if you hear you'll see Bravo 8 very nice ham tagline there. Yeah, I'll hunt you down.
Oh, yeah. I remember Very Nice Ham. I remember that. Yeah, roger that. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll listen out for you again. It's been a while since we spoke, but it's good to hear you here when I'm sitting in the car. I got some time to kill tonight, so I get out here, I call CQ and log folks when I'm in the car. Over.
Yes, very good. Well, I'll be monitoring things for a little bit. It's good to run into you casually. But I'm going to put you in my hand alert app, so when you're out doing the punch, I can find you.
Well, that sounds great. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and I think we had written down Cushcraft, Vertical, and Trap Dipole, and Alpha Delta DX Ultra. Which antenna are you using tonight?
Right now I only have one antenna, and that would be the DX Ultra.
Okay, QSL, Mike. Well, nice to hear you again. Whiskey Bravo 8, Very Nice Ham. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo 73, and thanks for finding me. You too, 73. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRZ.
November Delta Kilo. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Victor Tango Foxtrot.
Kilo Charlie 3, Victor Tango Foxtrot. 5910 over in the mobile here, and Charlotte, over.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, Kilo Charlie 3, Victor Tango Foxtrot. My name is Michael. I'm located near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and your mobile is coming through solid 5859. Very good signal for a mobile coming through. Pleasure to talk to you this evening. I'm using a remote radio station. I'm controlling a club station from my computer. The club is at Whiskey 2 Mike Delta. And I'm at 100 watts, and I have a beam antenna about 60 feet up, and I have 100 watts of power right now. And back to you.
It's definitely working really well there, Michael. Kilo Charlie 3, Victor Tango Foxtrot to the club at Whiskey 2 Mike Delta. Well, thanks for doing all the work. You sound great, Michael, and you can hear your audio on YouTube at Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll check it out. Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. I'll go check that out. Thank you.
Yes, and this is at least our third contact. I see we talked November 13th and January 15th of this year. And you might be on some of my other streams, but I'll put your call sign in the description so you can just go to Google and search your call sign. You'll see the YouTube video. Good to hear you, Michael. Nice to talk to you again. And thanks for using the club station. Kilo Charlie 3, Victor Tango Foxtrot. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. From the car, 17-foot whip, a Wolf River coil, and 100 watts. Over.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, KC3 VTS. Thank you for the contact tonight. I appreciate it. 73, and best wishes to you in 2025. And I hope to catch you down the log. KC3 VTS, clear.
73, Michael. What a great signal there. He's using the club station remote. Oh, Michael, before you go, what are you using to remote into the club station? Is that a flex radio?
Negative. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's an older, it's not a, what you call it, it's not a flex radio. There's an interface, I believe, a computer interface with this. And if you look on the website, Whiskey 2 Mike Delta, it may have all the details. I always thought it was a flex, and I got corrected by one of the technical people that it's not a flex radio. That's you.
Okay, Roger. I'll look it up. Okay, Michael, keep up the good work. 73. Clear with you, and we'll talk to you soon again on the band. Get you in the log again, hopefully. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo on 7180. CQ and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. QRZ. CQ. This is W4 NDK. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. Whiskey 9 Lima. Okay, you're about 42, and I need your suffix.
Lima Tango.
Whiskey 9 Lima Tango.
Roger.
Oh, hey, Thomas. How's it going? Nice boat you got there. And you're about a 52 in North Carolina.
Okay, thank you for the 52 in North Carolina. You're coming here by a 57, but I hear you better on YouTube. Over.
Roger. Yeah, the YouTube, I've got the audio pumped directly out of the 891 into the sound card, from the sound card in the computer. So it's a direct connection. And Thomas, you sound good. 52 here in North Carolina. What's your antenna? Roger. 25-foot whip set for 20 meters. Gotcha. And I'm using the Chameleon 17-foot whip. I just realized I did not extend it all the way for 40. But yeah, you're coming in great. I really appreciate the contact, Thomas. Thanks for finding me.
Okay, well, thank you for being out there. Thank you for entertaining me with YouTube. I've never done a
Yeah, W9LT with a Chameleon 25-foot whip. He's doing well. I'm on the 17-foot whip by Chameleon with the Wolf River coil. And nice to hear you. You might need to add a coil to it for 40, but it's working. 73, Thomas, nice to hear you. Get you in the log again, hopefully, very soon. Over.
Okay, have a good evening. Thanks for being out there. We'll catch you another day. W9LT clear.
You came up to 5.5. I'm going to upgrade you to 5.5. You get great signal now. Very, very readable and awesome. So thanks very much for finding me, and thanks for going to the live stream at Go Amateur Radio. Okay, I'm going to take a few more, but I'm going to get out to the car and just make sure I've got this whip extended all the way. I think I'm getting out okay, but I'd like to get it out to the... Well, let me just leave it as is. I'm making it out okay. I wonder if it'll change the receive. I don't know. Anybody has any information on that, let me know. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. QRZ? Okay, let me just extend the antenna. Be right back. I'm going to tune. Bear with me while I tune. CQ. Okay, tuning here. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ and standing by.
Kilo Mike 4 Lima Charlie Mike.
Kilo Mike 4 Lima Charlie Mike, Patrick in Florida 5'9".
And you are strong 5'9" down here in Florida, 73.
73, thanks for the contact. Thanks for waiting while I was tuning. Sorry about that. QRZ? CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, NDK, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, mobile. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. There's a couple stations down in the noise. I seem to be getting out okay to Florida now. Florida and, southeast, south of me. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Okay, the mobile station in India. Mobile station, go ahead. India Whiskey. Try a couple more times, mobile station, please. You're just above my noise level. Try one more time. Okay, try again later. Sorry about that, mobile station. I'm mobile too, but I'm stationary. Want to give you a chance, but I can't hear you. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. Alright, I'm going to QSY over to 75 and give that a couple of tries, and then I'll be shutting it down. Bear with me while I tune on 75.
And the pharmacist.
That's about the deal here. There was a contact, Bobby.
Oh, I did? Okay, go ahead, contact.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Greg, you talk about you ordered that coffee direct from Colombia, coming here from their farmers. It would have to be concealed packaging.
They'll prepare one up. But,
I'll be fast, real fast.
We had three different cousins down there, so we had places to go. Bill is waiting to sample.
Normally I don't do that, but... shift the emphasis on it.
Coming up.
We hit like,
well, my house, we hit around 63, I guess, today, which is, I'm fine with that.